It's the March on the March.
Yeah, now we in there. Cool. Let's do it, man.
Yo,
All right. What up, world? Welcome to another episode of RMT. That's Real Man Talk. It's your boy, Stan the Man. I got my boy EIG in the building.
yeah. What's good? What up?
Yeah, and we coming today with another great conversation piece.
You
Y'all
know
already
it.
know what it is, man. RMT. We had a week off and we back with that fire.
Cooking.
Yes, sir.
Let that man cook. Go ahead, Stan.
Man, listen. Before we get started, look, man. Well, I'm gonna do the shout outs. And since it's been a little while, I'm gonna let EI go first on the shout outs. I know he got some shout outs to do. So EI, man, go and give him them shout outs, man.
Hey, man, shout out first off to the listeners, the viewers, everybody. Anybody that's rocking with us, watching, commenting, y'all get it off top. But my shout out today, man, it's going to go to the Northwest fam, Doc. Any of my cousins up there in the Northwest, I ain't shouted them out. So, you know, King P, what's good, man? Shout out to the Fayetteville area, man. Anybody up there representing where them hoes get down, man. Shout out to y'all. So
Oh yeah.
that's my shout out today, man.
Yeah. Listen, and man, I want to give a little quick shout out to my siblings, man. I want to shout them out, man, on this episode, man.
Yeah,
There's my big brother Sam, my
man.
older sister Sant, my other two sisters, Tawanda and Cassandra, man. Shout out to y'all. Shout
Shout
out. Yeah.
out.
So, man, little time off. We finna go ahead and get into it. I ain't even make the shout outs long. Ain't gonna finna be the intro long. We finna go ahead and get into it.
Let's do it, man.
On today,
Let's go.
we're gonna talk about how to succeed at failure.
Mm.
Man,
Go.
yeah, man. How to succeed at failure. And
Mm.
I listen, I know a lot of people gonna be looking at me crazy and be like, man, what's wrong with you? How can you succeed at failure? How can you do it? How is that even possible, EI? How is it even possible to succeed at failure?
Man, I'm ready to hear what you got to say myself, man. I know the people.
So look, this how I'm coming with this is that if you can take, and first off, I'm gonna start off with a little story, right?
Okay.
So it was this young lady. She went to her dad, right?
Okay.
And so she was going through some difficult times. She had a couple of business that had failed, and she went to her dad and she was talking.
Mm-hmm.
And while she was talking to her dad, he was sitting back, he was listening, and he put on 3 different pots of water, right?
Okay.
So in one pot, he put some potatoes in there. In the other pot, he put some eggs. In the other pot, he put, some coffee in there, right?
Right.
And so as she continued to talk, and the 3 pots continued to boil, and the pops sit up there, he was listening to her. And after she finished, the pops said, come here. Like, touch the potatoes. Like, the potatoes were soft.
Mm-hmm.
He touched the eggs was hard. Then she looked at the coffee, and then, the coffee had changed. And he said, these are the way that failure, how it can affect you. Failure can make you soft, like the potatoes, right? Or it can make you hard, like the eggs. Or you can adapt to your environment and make it better, like the coffee.
Mm.
And he want to ask her, which one are you? And that's what failure can do to us in those circumstances. We can either get soft and everything that come along, we bitter about it, we mad about every single thing that come along. It can make us hard. Oh, I ain't helping nobody no more. I ain't gonna try this no more. I'm gonna do what I know how to do. I'm never gonna step out on faith. Or we can adapt to that situation. We can learn from that situation and make it even better than it was before.
Yeah.
So within failure, you can find yourself being in one of those predicaments or you can take the last one, the latter one, and change everything that's around you for the better. And so,
Right.
man, yeah, man, I'm gonna bring you in, man.
Hey, hey, that's part of the news, man. Professor Stan has spoken, y'all. But that's true, man. That's so true. What what we consider failure. Hey, it's gonna make either this out of you or that out of you.
Yep.
But it's up to you which one you're gonna choose, right?
Right.
Because it's all about a choice, even in failure. So with me, I feel like, hey, somebody wanting to succeed at failure is somebody that sees the lesson in every failed thing that they do. You know what I mean? That's success. That's somebody that's a king. That's a lady that's a queen that can fail at something that people consider, hey, you failed. You know what I mean? Hey, yeah, you came up short, but saw the lesson, not saw the revenge, not saw what should have came, but the lesson for her, the lesson for him. You know what I mean? Like, hey, the lesson in failed something could mean that, hey, maybe I see myself, moving wrong. Maybe I'm thinking wrong. But whatever the lesson is, if you see it and you get it and you can pass that test, oh man, you succeed at failure. And then at that point, what is failure? You know what I mean? Because even in that, you elevate. And a strong woman that can elevate even when she's in bad circumstances or feeling however she's feeling, but sees the lesson in it. She can see the gem in it. That's a woman that can rise above. That's a woman that's a powerful woman. That's a boss. That's a baddie. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
being able to, in whatever state she in, she know how to maneuver and manage her own. Same with men. If we can be able to, in life's called failures, you know what I mean? Yeah, I tried this out. Maybe I tried to do a rap album and it just sucked. You know what I mean? Maybe I did, but somebody said, what's the lesson in that? You said, well, the lesson was I shouldn't have been rapping. But no, honestly, I mean, to look at it like, hey, maybe in seeing that I got a chance to experience what it feels like for people to judge and have their opinions.
Yep.
In that, I see the lesson that, hey, I got to rise above. This is about me. You know what I mean? I got to get past what the response is from people.
Yep.
Deeper in my craft. I don't know. The lessons could go on, and that's to each individual's taste. But hey, success and failure is only somebody that, can elevate their way of thinking, can vibrate higher. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So,
yeah, that's good, man. And I think I think failure is an opportunity for discovery. I think that's an opportunity for discovery. And I'll take this podcast, for example, look at the place that we at now. And it's been a lot of failures that we had along the way, from Wi-Fi connection, signal dropping, shows being too long, too much space about us really not talking about nothing, bad titles. The title, the information we was talking about didn't go with the title. It was a lot of failures that we failed our way to this point.
Right.
And we discovered something within failing. And we figured out what worked by finding out what didn't work. It doesn't make any sense. We found out what worked by finding out what didn't work. And I think, EI, to me, that people don't want to find out what don't work before they find out what do, because it's so easy to get to the point where when everything is working out, it's easy to continue to do it. It's easy to continue to do it when everything is working out for you. When you're able to pay your bills, when the money is flowing, when money is coming in, you really ain't got to manage your bills, to be honest. You ain't got to manage your money because the money is flowing. If you got a surplus coming in, you working plenty of overtime, you ain't worrying about managing that money. Or I ain't got to make no grocery list or nothing like that because I got an overflow.
Yeah.
When that overtime start cutting out,
Mhm.
They start cutting hours at the job, or you're
Mm.
not doing as well as you used to do on your little business, you know, or your big business. I ain't gonna say little business. Some
There you
people
go. There
about
you
little business, you know what I'm
go.
saying? But it's just a figure of speech, my people, you know.
Right.
But when it's not flowing in, then you got to figure out how to budget this thing. How I got to do this, how I got to do that. And that's when you discover who you really are within failures. Not within success. You realize who you are when you get that gut punch.
Yeah.
All the great boxers are known not for how many, they are known for how many fights that they won, right?
Right.
But you know a good fighter, one that can take one across the chin and come back and still win.
Mm.
You know, one that
Hey.
can probably hit the mat, come back and still win.
Hey, like Tommy Fury and Deontay Wilder, man.
Woo!
He dropped boy. He dropped him, man. But he got back up and won. Whooped him, man. But my bad. Go ahead, Doc.
No. That's a good example of what I'm trying to say is that we're afraid to fail, but with failing, that's when you find yourself.
Mm.
That's when you find yourself. You discover a new person because if you've been successful at everything, like it's a lot of things that's easy to me in life. There's a lot of things that you know I can easily do this, I can do it because I know how to do it. You know, I know how to drive. That's easy to me. It's second nature.
Right.
But getting on here, creating a podcast, and me and EI working together. I'm talking about both of our styles are different. We two different people, right? But us coming together and figuring that thing out and piecing it together and piecing it together to get here, that's the part that everybody don't want to do. I don't want to mess up. I don't want to mispronounce words on air. I don't want to look crazy on here. You know, I might mess up, you know. I might look, I don't want to look like this on there. I don't want to do this. And at the whole time, that's your blessing. That's the way for you to see yourself to get better because the only way that I got better was turning on and record. Listen to EI tell me, hey man, you know when you said this, I know you trying to say this, but man, you might want to say it this way. You know what I'm saying? I'm being honest because me, I might say something a certain type of way. EI knew what I meant, but the people might not understood what I said. So EI, we get off air, he'll be like, and that's my brother got love for me to pull me to the side and be like, listen, man, you know, you had said so you might want to clean that up, you know. Right. You know, and so you know, I get up there and I clean it up and I come back. But what if I would have got offended because he said that?
Right.
Oh man, I ain't fooling with EI no more. You know what I'm saying? That podcast so with it's a failure, man, because he don't want to see me do better. You know, I know what I can do, you know. And so EI, let me ask you this, man. Do you think that because of failure, a lot of people do you think resentment comes with failure?
Yeah, you know what I mean? I feel like a lot of things because that whole shame deal, right? Like when you fail, hey, shame come in, and shame is one of them emotions, man. Hey, that can break down the biggest of us. It can break down the hardest of us, the richest of us. I mean, it don't discriminate, and shame, man, that's a real low vibrating emotion, man. That come for all of us that be at the door. So when we fail at something, yeah, you hated that shame, you know, people and what they think and how they see you, you know, what you was just telling them last week, you know, this, that, and the other. When that shame come, man, it could drive you to just turn totally away from a dream, right? Totally away from looking at what you need to do. I'm so shamed that I didn't even look at maybe this failure to see, oh, this is all I needed to do. Oh, I failed in this marriage because I see now. You know what I mean? Instead of, and we wish we never did it. I wish I never got up and tried to sing.
Right.
Man, I wish I would have never tried to do that acting thing. Man, what made me think I could have started a hair salon? All these kind of things that come when you fail, when people see you flop, or somebody even tell you, man, that flopped, bro.
Mm.
You know, somebody say, what are you doing?
Boy.
Hey, look, and you see it there, that's shame, man, and that's heavy for anybody there. But like I said, man, in knowing who you are and knowing who you really are,
Yeah.
looking at and accepting that failure with all of it, like, where's the lesson in it?
Mm.
Or what is life trying to show me? What is God trying to tell you in whatever it is that you think you failed in? Because you only failed only because you thought you failed. Even if you tried to be a rapper and it didn't work, it only didn't work because you're saying, no, it didn't work. You know what I mean? If you're doing it, keep rapping.
Mm-hmm.
Keep rapping. Or somebody you saying you failed. No, that's what you love. That's what you want to do. Do it.
Yep.
Do it. You know what I mean? And yeah, people always gonna judge.
Oh,
Man, that's what we do, right?
that's what we do.
What we do, man. Hey, it's people, we watch reaction videos for somebody to just sit up and judge, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me hear this person judge how that went. And I ain't saying that in a negative way. You know, hey, shout out to all the content creators. But man, look, shame, we don't have to feel that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's easier said than done, but I just want to tell people that do deal with it or have to deal with it, or when you do, when it is at the door, hey, don't deny that shame is at the door,
Mm-hmm.
but you don't got to let them in. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, leave them outside.
And hey,
Check the ring and see if they out there. Leave them out there.
man, hey, talk to them through the camera.
Man, for real, man.
Bruh. Uh-huh.
And just like I want to piggyback off something you said, man, is that you saying that you are ashamed because you felt you failed because you felt like you. I forgot how you worded it. I should have wrote it down. But you said that you only feeling that way. You shame because you feel like you failed in that situation. That's why you shame. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I had wrote this down. It says most of the time we don't choose our failures, but all of the time we choose how we respond to it.
Mm.
So
Every time. All the
time,
Yeah.
And that goes into what you were saying about us being shameful. After we shame about it, how do you respond to it?
Man.
After you did a crappy post, or you did a crappy video, or you went to law school and you didn't pass the board. You went to nursing and you didn't pass the exam.
Mm.
Everybody like, what you gonna do now?
Right.
You went to school all that time. What you gonna do now?
Mm-hmm.
Just cutting hair now. That's all you doing. You went to school for engineering, man, and you working at Best Buy now,
Man, bro. And what about the ones staying when they like, and this is on like the relationship tip, right?
Go for it.
Like
Go
what if the lady, the woman,
mm-hmm.
goes all out, right?
Yeah.
And she probably even give herself away and they do the nasty or whatever, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now the man do the ghost move, right? He ghosted.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yep.
Shame is real in that moment. And that's the same with guys. Man, when a guy find out that you ain't that guy,
go there.
You know what I'm saying?
Go there.
To find out and hear that hey, no, you're not what you thought you was to her. Ooh. Now here go your mind, here go these games, here go that shame thing at the door. And that's heavy for all of us. So pay attention to how we respond. You said we got to choose. Either way we choose. We all think something came over us and you chose to either be this way or you chose to do it that way. Mm-hmm. And hey, we got to make better choices and we got to help each other because we all, hey, nobody's perfect. I ain't. This is it's a daily thing, but being more conscious of it, make it like, okay, all right, I can see it when it's coming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So.
Yeah, but at the same time, man, I'm gonna play the devil's advocate on this. That like what you saying, easier said than done, man.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's easier said than done. Like it's easy to be like, I'm gonna choose to be happy, even though he
Uh,
ghosted me.
right,
That woman, even though I done did everything, I done gave
right,
him head, we done did everything like raw, unprotected,
yeah,
and I'm thinking that we got something, and he don't talk to me no more. But and check this out, he even showing the videos to his friends.
right. Hey, yeah,
He's showing the videos to his friends. He's showing this, and I thought that this was something special between us.
man, and exactly. And that's what and I'm not saying to anybody to feel happy about that happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That I'm saying, hey, when you choose, young man, young lady,
yeah.
older man, older lady, whoever you are,
Mm-hmm.
in choosing, I'm saying choose the direction you're gonna go. So while that still hurts, you
Yep.
know, to be real, that hurts for anybody. That's
Yeah.
that's massive. But are you even looking in the direction that you should be going? I can't tell you, Stan, I'm on my way to LA, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm going 90 miles an hour towards New York, bro.
All right.
I got to at least get turned around. And to turn around just means to see yourself and know that you can pull yourself up from that shame. To know that shame ain't you. To know that shame is just another one of the voices that's there to pull you and make you think that you're not who you are.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, no, nobody should be. If you are happy about that, you're probably crazy. But, but no, seriously though, not to be happy about that, but to be happy about what you learned from it. What did you learn from the game? What
Yeah.
what did you gain from it? What is the now? How much wiser are you now from dealing there? Not how much more bitter are you and cold hearted, but
Yeah.
how much wiser are you? What
Mm-hmm.
did you learn? Hey, maybe I shouldn't have did that. You know what I mean? I learned a lesson. I poured myself out. You know what I mean? Or hey, I expected much of this person. It could be anything, but what do you get from it?
Mm-hmm.
What do you gain from it?
Yep.
That's basically what I'm trying to get at. Because yes,
Yeah, that's good.
easier
That's
said
good.
than done, no doubt.
Hey, man, I want to say this too, man. And I'm gonna say this, and I don't know how people gonna feel about it, but I'm gonna say this: failures are not for you; it's to help other people.
Oh, break that on down, boy.
Failures are not for you; it's to help other people.
Okay.
Like, even though we learning from our failures, and it's an opportunity for us to learn, it's a lesson for us, but
Mhm.
it's something that you should teach other people so they don't have to go through it.
Mm,
You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
Lesson for us, but it's something that you should teach other people so they don't have to go through it. And I
Right.
think when we go through failures, when we get bitter, we want to see other people go through it too because
Yeah.
of our hurt. We want them to feel that. We want
All
them
right.
to understand where we coming from. You know,
Right.
you got to go through that too. You got to go through this on your own. You know,
Yep.
instead of taking the information that you have learned, you have healed from in order to help somebody else.
Yep.
That's what part of our life, like our life is not just about us. And that's how you succeed, period, is by helping other people. Helping other people through something that you failed in gonna help you succeed in anything else. Because God gonna look at it, okay, he took his failure. He took the lesson that I wanted him to learn. He took that lesson, learned that lesson. Not only did he learn it and change his life, he helping other people too.
Other people. Yeah, Doc. Yeah. I like that.
She helping other people too.
Yeah.
You know, and when you start to help other people within this life, it'll come full circle without you don't know who connected to who. You
Hmm.
might be working, I might be working on a podcast right now. I know a lot of people. I don't I don't do stuff for show or nothing like that. But the things that I do for people because I want to do them, I just generally want to do good things for people, you know.
Yeah.
But on the back end, who's to say who connected to who? And they said, "Oh, you was nice to my mom, you was nice to my uncle, you was nice to my cousin, or this and that, and they said this about you. Yeah, I'm gonna help you out." I remember you, EI. You had said this, and you help. I'm gonna help you out. So if we don't be so selfish with our failures, we can help other people succeed, and that could carry us on until the next level as well. And man, I want to say this to everybody out there, man, before I move on, is that remarkable people survive under the most terrible circumstances and then become more astonishing because of it. And that's what everyone that's listening, that's what you're heading to. Even though it might be a storm right now, it might be dark right now, you might be going through something you never experienced before, but that experience is going to shape you become a person to help the next person that's going through that. So, man, right now, I'm going to cool off, man. I'm finna let the sunroof back, man. I'm finna take this exit, make a left, man. We finna cruise around here, go around here to tell EI's Corner.
Hey, man.
We ain't been in a while. You better have something good. We ain't been in a while, man.
It's been a while, man. The coast is clear. I don't see 5-0, man. Let's talk. Y'all, I can't do this thing right. I can't do it right if I don't do it right. And that means I got to start it right. How do we start it? We started right with the black and the yellow, baby. Still a nation. Where we at? Y'all come on. Holla at me, man.
Here we go, man. I see you too,
it's been a while, so y'all know I got to represent. If you don't see a helmet, if you don't see black, nowhere still a nation. Keep that black and yellow in our hearts. So thank y'all for rocking with me. Let's go. Now, hey, man, let's talk about a few things.
Let's go for it. There's a lot that happened.
Hey, it's been a lot that happened, man. You know, first off, honestly, condolences to those on the Titan, man, the Ocean Gate submersible. You know, condolences to family members. You know what I mean? And I do want to say to people, hey, everybody got a lot to say about it. And they're very opinionated.
Yep.
And, you know, some of it's harsh. You know, some of I'm not trying to say, everybody's entitled to their opinion.
Right.
Yep. And let's be mindful that there's some loved ones out there that do have to hear it. So do it respectfully, man. I ain't saying you can't speak on nothing. We all grown, but let's be respectful with that, you know. On that note, Stan the Man.
What's up, man?
Would you go now? Well, I guess that's hard to say, man. Now that we know that, the tragedy that happened, I was gonna ask you about would you go on some deep sea diving? Not even on like that deep, where to go see the Titanic, but would you go like scuba diving?
Yeah, I would. I ain't gonna lie. They got this one little thing where you can walk on the water, whatever, on one of the little excursions. Yeah. Man, I ain't gonna lie. I still want to do it. So
you want to walk on the bottom of the
bottom of the ocean? Yeah.
Walk on the bottom of the ocean floor.
I want to do it. I ain't gonna lie. I want to do it, man.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I'm talking about not on the deep part, you know what I'm saying?
My brother's tripping right now, y'all.
I'm just being honest, bro. I ain't gonna get on here and lie.
Let's all pray. No, stop. So, hey, okay, so you would have went in the Ocean Gate then. You would have went down there then.
No, I want to win in the Ocean Gate. That's a difference.
Okay.
What I'm talking about, you still got the helmet with the oxygen pumping it. So look, just in case I can pull that jacket and it can shoot me up. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, yeah, that's the difference. I ain't going to the deep depths. No.
Okay.
Right there on the shallow where I can see the reefs and all that little stuff. The little Finding Nemo fish.
Hey, y'all. My bro said he wanted to find Nemo. That's cool, man. But hey, ain't you running the risk of them sharks, man? You been seeing these shark videos, bro?
Yeah, I have, bro.
I saw one the other day, man. A shark snatched a man off a boat, bro. Now he got back up in there, but golly, man. They eating people whole. He bears eating people up. So I want to say to all my nature lovers, because I love nature.
Yeah.
But I want to say take wisdom with you, along with a gun and weapons and everything else. But hey, if you go too far in their habitat,
hey, it is what it is. I'm just being honest.
Okay, so if you down there looking for Nemo, if you down there looking for Nemo, Stan, and you get a cast off, you'll be all right?
But see, that's the difference, man. The Nemo fishes are not in the deep blue like with the sharks. You know what I'm saying? The sharks don't come as close, you know, as those. But I don't know. So I ain't never went down there and done it. I looked at the videos and stuff, and the video said look safe. I ain't heard nobody get ate up by it, so.
Okay, well, hey, that's what's up, man. And I just wanted to, get Stan's opinion, man, because there's a stereotype about us people. You know what I mean? When I say that, I mean African Americans. They say, hey, we ain't going to no water. But y'all, right here on RMT, y'all are witnessing my brother want to walk the bottom of the ocean floor with
Go do it. Go do it.
Hey, he and that's shout out to him, you know what I mean?
Hey y'all, I'm gonna try to get EI to do it with me, y'all. Y'all try to get EI. Y'all get us up. How many likes we need, man, for EI to do it, man? Yeah, how many likes you need, man, for him to do it?
Before I get in some water like that, man, I need 50,000. I need 50,000 likes.
Nah, I'm leaving you alone, bro.
Nah, man, it's all good, I just wanted to share that with people, man. It's good to just, put some light on some situations without judging people, still respecting them. Stan the man shared at his intake, man. We still praying for him. We getting him mentally evaluated after the show. And y'all come back, holler at your boy. Next time we're gonna talk about what's happening in San Antonio, the black and the silver. We got the #1 draft pick, Victor Wembanyama. So look, y'all. Stan is shaking his head now, but we still gonna pray for him. So hey, y'all can put the top back up. Catch me next week. Holler at your boy, EIG. Peace.
Oh yeah, man. I appreciate you, man. I need that good laugh, bro.
Hey.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all for tuning in and spending y'all time with us. And like I said, if y'all have anything that y'all want me and EIG to discuss on Real Men Talk, hit us up, DM us, comment up under our videos, and let us know what you want to talk about. Because I know y'all want to hear EIG bring some of that heat, the dynamic duo coming to you, talking about whatever that you want to hear. All right. So yeah, y'all wanna talk to us after this? I'll catch us on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Real Men Talk Podcast. Let us know what y'all think. Like, subscribe, and guess what? We'll see y'all next week.
Peace.
Man, that was funny right there, bro.
Yeah.